We're going to be doing a legs-focused, glute-focused Yoga Ignite class. It's a lot of fun. We've got some extra stuff to spice it up. You're going to have a good time. I pinky swear promise to all of you. Now, let's get going. Child's pose. Knees out wide. Pull your fingertips up to the top of your mat. Let your forehead settle down. For these first few breaths, start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath with deep, full inhales, followed by full exhales. Why are you on your mat tonight? Why did you choose to practice? What brought you here? Bring this purpose to mind. Set it as an intention for yourself throughout the entirety of this practice. Pick your spot, pick the intention. Take one more big breath in. Full breath out. Downward facing dog. Take any movement that you need here. Get comfortable on your mat. Find a wide foundation. Get your feet wide, hands wide. Now take a full breath in. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Two more like that. In, fill, fill, fill. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Big breath in. Full breath out. Walk your feet up to your hands. Halfway lift. Long, flat spine. Ragdoll. Hug your belly up and in and let your head hang. Open up your eyes. Press your feet down into the mat. On your inhale, roll up to standing. Extended mountain. Lift your fingertips up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Now we'll start class today with 3 full ohms. Breathe in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take 2 breaths in and out. One more big breath in. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Reach up through your fingertips. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Drishti to the back of the mat, 2 breaths. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Bigger this time. Fold. Halfway lift. Big breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 2 breaths in. Fill up your lungs. Let it go. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Last one. Breathe in. Fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Now that our bodies are awake, we're going to start moving into some different things. Spice it up a little bit. So take one more breath. In and out. feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, big breath in, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, breath in, down dog, let it go. Right side crescent lunge. Ooh, I know, crescent lunge. Come here for this first one. So you're gonna wanna get nice and low in the lunge. Now, instead of reaching your fingertips up to the ceiling, reach forwards towards the front of your mat. That's it. You're gonna feel this in your right glute muscle. Yeah, actively activate that muscle by focusing on it. Now, take one more breath in. Chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog, breathe it in. Down dog, let go. Left side crescent lunge. Fingertips up to the ceiling. And then fingertips forwards. That's it. Come high on your tippy toes in the back foot. One more breath in. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog and down dog. 2 breaths. Take your feet wide. One more breath in and out. Move, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, fingertips wide, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, down dog. Right side crescent lunge. Fingertips straight out in front of you. Breathe in, chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog, down dog, left side warrior crescent lunge. There you go. Breathe in, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and sigh it out. Yeah, one more like that. Inhale, sigh it out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Breathe in, chair pose, deep. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right side crescent lunge. Inhale, fingertips forwards. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left side crescent lunge. Spread your fingertips wide. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. 2 breaths. Press your pointer fingers down into the mat. One more breath in and out. Jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Breathe in, chair pose, sit deep, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, right side crescent lunge. Lower in the lunge this time, reach forwards, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, left side crescent lunge. Last one, reach, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog and downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. One more like that. Breath in, let it go. Reach your right leg up into the air. Press the center of your heel straight up towards the ceiling or the sky above you. Bend your top knee. Open up your hip. Flip your dog. Go for it. 3 breaths here. Press down evenly through your feet so that you can lift up through your hips. That's it. One more breath in. Come back over on your breath out. High plank and side plank. Stack it up so that you can reach from your bottom palm all the way up through your top hand. That's it. Reach up, 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 up. Chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And then bring your left leg up towards the ceiling. Now this time, focus on getting high up onto your tippy toes. As high as you can go. Now bend your top knee, open up your hip, flip your dog, both feet down to the mat. Press down through your heels to lift up through your hips. That's it, stay 2 more breaths. Nice job, last one. And come back over, high plank, pause, and then into side plank. Set it up for yourself. Hug the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button so you're scooping your tailbone underneath of yourself. That's it. One more breath. Lift up. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Move feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. I know, bonus chair pose. Here it is. Lift up through your feet, press down into the mat, deep breath in, and fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side crescent lunge. Now, you can go for your regular crescent lunge this time, fingertips up to the ceiling. Now, the challenge for this lunge is bringing your hips 2 inches lower than usual. So when you sit them down like that, you're going to feel a stretch on the front side of your back hip. Can you find that? Give me a thumbs up if you can feel a stretch over the front of your hip. Yeah? Okay, good stuff. I'm seeing thumbs up. Now, reach your fingertips forwards. Activate that glute muscle again. One more time. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. 3 breaths here. Open up your arms. Go for the fullest extent of the pose. 2 more breaths. Twist it open. Last one. Big breath in. Breath out. Rise back up. Crescent lunge. And warrior 2. Drishti over your front fingertips. Now get low in the lunge of your front knee. Press down through your big toes into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your bottom palm to the mat or to your knee. Lift that top hand up towards the front of your mat. Reach from your foot all the way up through your fingertips. Can you reach 1 inch further? Deep breath in. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breath in, let it go. Left side crescent. See, no surprise chair pose for this one, straight into your pose. So get 3 inches lower in the hips. I know we did 2 inches on the other side, but 3 inches now. You've got the stretch for it. Get low into the lunge until your front knee is at 90 degrees. Drishti up between your fingertips to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fingertips come forwards. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to our heart center. Twist to the left. 3 breaths now. Open up your hands. Go for the fullest extent of your pose. Take 2 more breaths. Stay for it. Last one, in and out. Rise back up, crescent lunge to warrior 2. Drishti over your front fingertips. Get low in the lunge. There you go. Anchored down through your heels into the mat. Extended side angle. Create the Ujjayi breath in this pose to create the fullest extent of it. With each inhale, opening up, getting 1 inch deeper. That's it. Last breath in. Chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog. Through to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. And fold. Chair pose. Yes, back into chair pose. Now, ground down through your heels, like you're pressing them down through the mat until you can feel the back of your legs spark up through your calves, up through your hamstrings, into your glute muscles. Cultivate the action here by pressing your heels down. That's it. Take one more breath in, and then take your hands to heart center, twist to the right. 3 breaths. Open up your hands. Go for the fullest extent of the pose. 2 more breaths in and out. Last one. Breathe in. Stay for it. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. And exhale, fold. Bring your fingertips around your toes, your big toes, and then let your head hang down. Bend your knees. And with each exhale, fold 1 inch deeper. Pressing the crown of your head, the very tippy top of it, down towards the mat. Focus on full exhales. Then go for it, chair pose, round 2. Straight back into the work of it, you know where it is. Set your drishti up between your fingertips. So spread your fingertips wide and then look up through them. Yeah, it might be taking your chin a little bit higher than usual. That's good stuff. Look straight between your fingers. There you go. Press your heels down into your mat and then sink 1 inch lower with your hips. Yeah, you've got it. Good adjustments, everybody. Stay 1 more breath. Hands to heart center and twist to the left. 3 breaths here. Yeah, breathe with your neighbors in the room. For the yogis at home, breathe with your dog. Breathe with the person next to you. That's it. Last one. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in, rise up, chair pose. And exhale, fold. Take your feet wide and then bring your palms underneath your toes, letting your head drop down. Now you might notice that you're holding your neck at some awkward position. Release it. Yeah, release the muscles in your face. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Fully relax into the pose. This practice is built so that you have energetic peaks and then places of restoration. This is one of the restoration poses, a spot to recharge your battery and get yourself ready for the rest of practice. Bring that reason why you got on your mat into this pose right now. Bring it front and center so that you can use it as the intention and as the purpose for the rest of your practice. This is it, last breath. Let's go, crow pose. Palms down to the mat. Hugging your low belly up and in. Now you could choose to stay in crow, or you could try on a headstand, but wherever you're at, you have 5, 4, that's it, 3, nice job, 2, 1, chaturanga. Upward facing dog and down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Move feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up, eagle on the right side. Bring your right arm under and right leg over. Now sink your hips down 1 inch lower than usual. Now get into the squat of this pose. It's going to activate your legs. Press them together, both thighs. Now from here, slowly take your elbows and touch them to your top knee. Yeah, so keeping your heel driving down through the mat. Drishti to 1 point. Move to warrior 3. Hands go out in front of you. Leg moves straight back. So you're reaching forwards and pressing back through your heel. Get nice and long on the mat. Activate the side of your hip, your gluteus medius. There you go. Airplane, hands go back. Nice job. Stay with the breath here. Yeah, if you fall out, just get right back in. Don't worry, we'll wait for you. Half moon. Switch to the side using the side of your hip. Nice. Now press your top palm up towards the ceiling, 1 inch higher. Staying concentrated in the action in the bottom glute muscle. One more breath. Okay, forward fold. Shake it out, do the fold, take what you need to. Yeah, actually, rise up. Now shake it out, like really go for the thing. You can't look more stupid than I do up here, I promise. There are yoga people. Okay. All right, now left side. Left arm under, left leg over. Focus on press. Ooh, my mic. Focus on pressing your bottom heel down through the mat. Create activity in the leg. Now, elbows to knees, nice and slow. Creating the hugging action of squeezing into center line. Good stuff. Press your elbow to your knee and your knee to your elbow. Now, fingertips come forwards. Center your heel reaches back, warrior 3. Get long on the mat. Use the side of your hip for stability. Create the reach. Now hands go back by your sides for airplane. Lift up through your shoulders. Nice job. Half moon. Nice and slowly for the transition. Good stuff. It's okay if you fall. You're gonna be fine. One more breath. And forward fold. Okay, shake it out. Now, let's give me another thumbs up or thumbs down. Did you feel that in the sides of your hips? Are we getting it in the sides of our hips? Yes? Okay, good stuff. Right side dancer. Right hand back to your inner ankle, left hand reaches forwards. Press back through your shin with the same amount of energy that you reach forwards through your palm. Pro tip, press your palm towards your drishti point. I swear it helps somehow. One more breath, and switch sides. Left side dancer. Left hand back, right hand forwards. Ready, set, go. Get long on your mat. Eyes to one spot that's not moving. Stay for it, last one, and switch sides. You're all warmed up on the one side. Now we get to try it again. Yeah, so you know how your body feels. This time is the moment to get deeper in the pose, to choose a larger version of the pose, a fuller expression. Reach it out one more time, last breath, and then switch sides. Left side dancer, last one. Eyes to one point that's not moving. Press the heel of your palm, very bottom of it, straight towards that drishti point. Press your shin away. Feet to the mat. Right side tree pose. Now your foot can come to either your ankle, your shin, or your thigh. Really anywhere on your leg but your knee. For this tree pose, bring your drishti up to the ceiling. Challenge yourself by standing 1 inch taller. Nice job. Last breath in. Exhale, switch sides. Left side tree pose. This is the last pose of the equanimity series, our balancing series. So get any last bits of balance anything else that you need from this portion of the sequence out right now. Get 1 inch taller through your fingertips. Press down 1 inch lower through your heel. And then both feet to the mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach up through your fingertips. Fold. Halfway lift. Big breath in. Chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog. Into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Right side triangle. Focus on tucking your right hip underneath of yourself. It'll happen in an action from lifting the front of your pelvis up and then dropping your tailbone. Take one more full breath in this pose. And then on your breath in, inhale, rise up. And take side facing, wide-legged, forward fold. Big toes face the far end of your mat. Now, my upside downers, if you'd like to, this is your moment. You can choose to get upside down in a headstand or a handstand. But for those of you who are going to stay still, or in the forward fold tonight, let's move into some ninja lunges. And for your ninja lunges tonight, try to keep your hands up off the floor. So you move from side to side, keeping your palms up off the floor. Really using the action in the sides of your legs to move from side to side. Yeah, that might be a little bit slower than usual. Focus on a controlled movement here. Take 2 more breaths. Even out your sides. Feet down to the mat. And then inhale, rise up. For namaste, front facing forward fold. Big toes face the front of your mat. Yeah, like your feet are on railroad tracks actually. So both feet face forwards. Got a nice long spine here. And then fold forwards. Focus on keeping action in your back foot. Press your heel down through the mat. Take 2 big breaths. Focusing on length on your inhales. 1 more breath. And then twisting triangle. Left hand down to the mat, right arm out to the side. Now looking for a full twist up through your shoulder. 2 more breaths. Twisting up. Last one, inhale. And chaturanga on your exhale. Upward facing dog. And down dog. Left side triangle. Set your drishti up to the ceiling this time. And I find that when I set my drishti on the ceiling, it actually causes me to lift that top palm up and back 1 inch farther. There's almost a little mini back bend that can start to happen here if you press your palm towards the far side of the mat or press it back behind you. Yeah, there you go. Good adjustments, everybody. All right, 1 more breath. Inhale, rise up. Side facing, wide-legged, forward, fold. Ready, set, fold. Again, you have the choice to get upside down, or you have the choice to go for some ninja lunges. I know, round 2, ninja lunges, second side, move from side to side, focusing on keeping your hands up off of the mat. As you bend that right leg, extend your left knee to straighten it out, and then switch sides. Take another breath or two. Get the fullest bit out of this fold. Everybody fold forwards one more time. And then inhale, rise up. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. Big toes face the front of the mat. Press your sits bones back and fold forwards. Now check out your weight in your feet. Most of the time, you're going to dump all of your weight onto that front foot, but today, focus on pulling 50% of your weight into the back foot. Do this by bending your knees, pressing your sits bones back, and then pressing your left hip crease back. There you go, check it out. And then go for twisting triangle. Keep the same action, 50-50 in both of the feet. Press your sits bones back like you're about to sit on a wall behind you. That's it. Stay one more breath. Big breath in. Chaturanga on your exhale. Move through up dog with the breath in. Down dog, let it go. Now, drishti up between your hands. On the count of 3, we're going to roll out into a high plank. Nice and slowly roll it out into your high plank and then lower the whole way down. Locust, round 1. Press down, lift up, locust pose. Creating length here on your mat from your toes the whole way up through the crown of your head. Focusing on getting long instead of lifting up high. That's it. Okay, come back down. Take a reset breath. And then press down, lift up, locust round 2. Spread your fingertips wide this time. Spread your toes one from the other. That's it, lift up and come back down. Reset breath. And then floor bow, round 1. Hands to the outsides of your ankles. Flex your feet. Press back with your shins. Using your legs to do the work of lifting you up here. All your hands do is hold on to your ankles. That's it. And come back down. Reset breath. And then floor bow, round 2. Grab your feet. And then activate your legs by pressing your shins back. Creating the lift through your chest by pressing your feet back. That's it. One more breath and come back down. Take a reset. Hands by your lowest ribs, upward facing dog. Now press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Lift up through your shoulders. Camel. Knees come down. Toes tuck underneath of yourself. Hands by your back pockets. Shoulder blades back and together. And then lift up through your chest. Focus on breathing here into your lowest ribs. Camel can be one of those poses where your body wants to hit the emergency eject button and says, go out of this, let's stop doing this. But if you focus on the breath, in the expansion and contraction of your lowest ribs, you might find that you've got the space to stay for one more breath. Inhale, roll up, and take a downward facing dog. Press your pointer fingers down and then press your sits bones straight back to the far side of your mat. Let your chest drop 1 inch lower. Really get into your down dog. Okay, knees down. Camel, second side. Set it up for yourself. Knees stay right underneath your hips, just like if you were standing up. Then lift up through your chest. Keep your eyes open and set your drishti to one point. When your mind starts to wander to things other than your pose, bring your attention and your focus back to this one drishti spot. That's the thing that keeps you anchored here. For one more breath. And then inhale, roll up, and take a downward facing dog. Press your sits bones back. Let your chest drop low towards the mat. Now drishti up between your fingertips. On the count of 3, we're going to jump through to a seated position. On 3, 2, 1, and jump. Nice job. Roll back. Bridge pose. Press your heels down, lift up through your hips, shoulders tuck underneath of yourself. There you go. For round 1 of bridge, we're just getting the general form of the pose here. Shoulders tucked under, heels down, lift up, and come back down. See, warm-up round. Good stuff. Now bridge round 2. Let's set it up a little bit better today. Get your shoulders tucked 1 inch deeper underneath of yourself. Press your heels down actively into the mat. There you go. Now, keeping your left heel anchored on the mat, lift your right knee up and into your chest. Hug it in nice and deep here. Now, press the center of your heels straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to pulse our hips up and down for 10. There you go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get low in those pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Come back to bridge pose. Set it up. Left knee comes up into your chest. Now press the center of your heels straight up. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Everybody come down on your mat. Rock your knees from side to side. We have 6 bridges or 6 wheels coming up. It's your choice. It's a pick your own adventure here. You get to choose bridge or wheel for all 6 of these poses. Get your first one in mind, then ready, set, go. Press down, lift up, bridge or wheel for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. Take a reset breath. Oh yeah, or stay up. Now press down, lift up, bridge or wheel, round 2. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. Breath on the mat. Nice job. Now round 3, press down, lift, inhale, up into the pose for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. Reset breath. Then press down, lift up, inhale, round 4. Here it is for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. Inhale, full exhale. Press down, lift up, breathe in. Round 5, second to last. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. All right, yogis. Look at your yogi neighbors. At home, I'm looking at you. Tell your yogi neighbors that they've got this. Are you ready? No, really, look at your yogi neighbors. Sometimes they need that you got this. I'm serious. I'm coming around with high fives if we don't have this. Ready? Yeah, you've got this. Press down, lift up. Let's go. Round 6. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come back down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. One hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Keep your eyes open. Drishti to one point. But bring your focus and your attention inside of your body. Focus on your breath here. Focus on the weight of your palm sitting on your chest. Focus on the heat, the tapas that you've created in your body. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for whatever you've accomplished on your mat today. And for the things that your body can do and the things that your body can do. Happy baby. Hands by the outer edges of your feet. No doubt my favorite pose. Hug your lowest part of your back down to the mat and then rock from side to side. By the way, I mean right to left here. I had somebody the other day rocking forwards to backwards. It kind of looked like fun. Take one more rock, and then both heels straight up to the ceiling. Bring your fingertips behind your ears. We're going to pulse our head and chest up towards our toes for 20, 19, 18. Hug your low belly down to the mat for 14, 15, 16. I'm going the wrong direction. We're going to start at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, knees into your chest. Take a breath. And then both heels come straight back up to the ceiling. Fingertips behind your ears. Inhale. Drop your right leg down, left leg stays up. Exhale and switch. Exhale and switch. Flex your feet here, it helps so much. And switch. And switch, going nice and slow. Hug your belly button down towards the mat underneath of you. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Fingertips stay behind your ears for yogi bicycles. Now for your yogi bicycles, focus on pressing one leg out as you hug the opposite in. Twist side to side for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, feet flex, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock head to toe 3 times. And then we'll go for our last stability pose of the night. Boat pose. Ready, set, boats, feet flexed, fingers flexed, hands spread wide. Hold your boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock. Head to toe 3 times. And then one more boat pose just for fun. Ready, set, go, boat. Last one for 5. Don't miss it. 4. Don't miss it. 3, 2, 1. Head to toe. Make your way to downward facing dog. And then we will move to right side half pigeon. You can choose to do this prone with your stomach facing the mat or on your back in a reclined half pigeon. If you have a block with you, it can be an awesome little assistant under a hip or under a foot. Wherever you're at with your pose, open up your eyes. Choose a drishti point somewhere in the room, somewhere on your mat that's not moving. Get anchored into this point. And what I mean by that is that every time the boat starts to drift away, you start to think about other stuff. It happens. You're not a bad yogi for thinking things. Let the anchor, that point that you're attached to, that your eyes are attached to, pull you back to this moment. What's happening in your body right here on your mat. Place your attention or your focus on your breath. Focus on breathing the whole way down into your lowest ribs. Getting to the fullest expansion of your breath every single inhale, and the fullest contraction with each exhale. Take one more breath in. Take a deep exhale. And then move through downward facing dog, or however you need to get there, into the left side, half pigeon. Bring your attention to the actual experience of being alive in your body right now. Focus on the things that you can feel. You can feel your palms pressing down against your mat, against your forearms pressing into the mat, or your back if you're prone, supine. Bring your attention to the actual experience of what's happening, not your thoughts about it. Yeah, because there's a difference between feeling your forearm press against the mat or then saying, oh, this is comfortable or uncomfortable. Let the experience be what it is. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Move through downward facing dog into a seated position for, you know what, I was going to go for half pigeon here, but I changed my plans. Let's go for frog tonight. Oh, new setup for frog in the studio. How do we do this? For those of us in the back half of the room, we're going to face the Zoom wall. And those of us in the front of the room, oh, we're actually doing different things up front. That's fine. Flex your feet here. So you're creating a little 90-degree angle between the top of your foot and your shin. Yeah, there you go. Flex your feet. That's it. Flex, flex, flex. Then look for 90 degrees happening in your knees. Hug your low belly up and in so that you support your spine. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. And then for those of you prone, so stomach facing the mat, slide forwards onto your belly. Yeah, I know, the whole way forwards, it feels super weird, and then crawl back to your mat. I know. In our teacher training, we do this, well, if you do the week-long version of it, we do this crazy like 45-minute frog practice where you stay there in that pose for 45. It's a long time, but you will learn how to get out of the pose at the end of it. Seated single leg extension on the right side, right leg out. Left leg tucks into center. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, fold. Take a breath in. Fold 1 inch deeper on the exhale. Breathe in, rise up, and switch sides. Left leg comes forwards. Right leg tucks. Exhale, fold towards your toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold 1 inch deeper into the pose. And then inhale, rise up. So both legs forwards. We're going to do a seated forward fold tonight. So that means feet flexed. Pull your pinky toes back towards your face really actively here. Now, bend your knees. And I mean it for real this time, bend your knees. Inhale, fingertips come up. And then with a flat spine, fold forwards, keeping your fingertips up. You'll find the spot where you can fold. It's as deep as you can go. From here, you can put your fingertips on the mat or on beside your hand, beside your feet. Pull your shoulder blades back here. This is the same halfway lift that you do when you're standing on your feet between poses in the earlier sequences. Yeah, just like this. All right, now ragdoll fold. You can let your knees drop down a little bit lower, arch your spine and let your head drop down. This is the same ragdoll that you do standing on your feet. You can see though when you're on your mat like this how they're different poses with unique sensations. Come back up to the halfway lift version. Bend your knees, shoulders back. There you go. Pull back with your shoulders, really bend your knees, flex your feet. Now ragdoll fold. Drop your head down. Extend your fingertips forwards. Arch your spine. Take notice of how the stretch is different here in this fold. It actually starts at your heels and then moves the whole way up your legs over your spine to the crown of your head. All right, roll up. Take tabletop. Hands down to the mat, feet press down, hips come up, let your head drop. Deep breath in. Come the whole way back down on your exhale. Fish pose. Skinny side of your block up underneath of your thoracic spine, so that spot between your shoulder blades. Or hands tuck under you to use your forearms to create the lift through your chest. Now everybody, point your toes. It's the only pose in this whole sequence where we tell you to point your toes, because you can get a stretch from your big toe the whole way up over your chest into the crown of your head on this side. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rock onto your right side. Remove the block. Come back down onto your mat. And we'll go for shoulder stand or waterfall. My upside downers, if you are so inclined and have to get in one more headstand or handstand, you may choose to do so. If not, I'm going to walk us through shoulder stand tonight. Flex your feet. Heels press straight up towards the ceiling. Get your shoulder, not your shoulders, well, yeah, your shoulders, and your elbows tucked 1 inch closer underneath you to create a really sturdy foundation for the lift that's happening. Shoulder stand, move to plow. Plow, move to deaf yogis. And then everybody make their way back to your mat. Hug your knees up into center when you get here. Let them rock to the left side of your body. Knees left. Eyes over your right shoulder for supine twist. The best of all of the twists. Now in our forward folds, the seated ones tonight, we got to look at how ragdoll and our forward fold are actually sort of similar but kind of different when you're laying down on the mat. Now view this pose as your chair pose twist happening on the floor. Drop your knees to the opposite side. Eyes over your opposite shoulder. Hug your knees up into center one more time. Shavasana. Let your legs and arms go long, eyes closed. One more time. Breath in. Breath out. Hug your knees up into your chest and then rock onto your right side. Forehead on the mat. On your next breath in, make your way up into a seated position. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. We'll close class today with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles up to forehead center. Together we bow our heads and we say, Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming in, for getting on your mats, for joining us at home as well. I hope that you have a great day, great night. That's it.